It shouldn't even be possible. Not this late. Not with the way the league obsesses over traits, over measurables, over prototypes. Not with the way offensive linemen are gobbled up the second they so much as blink at a scouting camera. And yet there it is. Pick 13. Miami. Armand Membu, still sitting there. Waiting. Somehow. Why? That's the kind of question that spirals. Because if the Dolphins walk out of that draft room with Armand Membu's name written in sharp black ink on a first-round card, a whole new world opens up. One where protection becomes more than a hope. One where balance doesn't feel like a myth. One where Terran Armstead can finally exhale. One where a young, twitchy, thick-bodied monster lines up on Sundays and says, "Come through me. Try." But then again, does Miami even know what it's getting? Let's not get lost in numbers. The 4.9140. Sure, wild. The vertical and broad jump? Freakish, obviously. But this isn't about combined stunts. This is about the way Membu moves when it actually counts. It's in the way he absorbs contact like it never touched him. The way his hands reset like they've got a mind of their own. He mirrors defenders with a calm that borders on arrogance, and when he finishes a block, he doesn't just end it. He eliminates the play from memory, as if the snap never happened, as if the rusher never existed. And it's not violent, not erratic. It's cold, controlled. He doesn't chase blocks. He waits for them to come to him. And when they do, it's usually too late. He's already anchored, already squared, already winning. But there's a reason he's still there at 13, isn't there? There has to be. You don't just fall in this league because everyone suddenly forgets you're good. Not unless you're hiding something. And Membu? He's not exactly what you draw in a lab. He's shorter than the ideal tackle. Doesn't have that skyscraper look coaches fall in love with at first glance. Long arms, yes, but not absurdly long. Not Trent Brown long. There's a belief that some edge rushers, those rangy, vine-limb types, can still reach around him, collapse the pocket, make life hell for his quarterback. They think he'll struggle with the power-speed combo, that his anchor isn't invincible, that under all that balance and body control, there's still a 21-year-old learning the rhythm of NFL chaos. And they might be right. But what if they're not? What if his height becomes leverage? What if his limitations force him to sharpen everything else until mistakes become rare and recoveries become art? What if the reason he stays connected to his man so long is because he's not relying on wingspan alone? What if Membu isn't the outlier you are? Watch the tape. Not just highlights. Drive by drive. Series by series. He doesn't get bored. Doesn't drift. His eyes stay level. His feet stay talking. You don't teach that. That's instinct forged through repetition. That's poise you can't coach. And when the play breaks down, when the quarterback spins back inside, or a blitz crosses up the protection call, Membu doesn't panic. He reacts like he already saw it 2 seconds ago. He doesn't hit the panic button. He rewrites the assignment mid-play. And let's talk about Miami. Let's talk about that offensive line room. What do they need right now? Depth? Sure. Flexibility? Definitely. But more than anything, they need trust. They need to know that whoever's out there, whether Armstead hangs them up or not, can line up and deliver consistency, series after series. You don't want the O-line to be a conversation piece. You want silence. You want clean pockets. You want 2nd and 5s, not 2nd and 19s. Membu gives you that chance. They won't say it out loud, but there's tension in the trenches. You can feel it. Miami's flirted with stability there for years now, but it always slips through their fingers. A good unit on paper, a decent pass-blocking grade here, a promising stretch there. But then, a crack, a twist, a missed stunt, a ghost sack that takes the wind out of everything. And suddenly, the offense isn't vertical. It's horizontal. It's panicked. Now imagine that same unit, but anchored by a kid who doesn't flinch. Not when he gets beat. Not when the lights are bright. Not when the guy across from him talks. Membu doesn't care about the noise. He just lines up and goes again. And again. And again. He's been doing it since Missouri. 29 games at right tackle, rarely missing a beat. And when he did, he bounced back. Always. There's something else, too. Something harder to quantify. Mimba plays like someone who knows what it means to carry weight. Not just literal weight, but expectations. Pressure. He's the son of Cameroonian immigrants. That kind of journey doesn't come with guarantees. You fight for everything. You learn to move with purpose. Every snap is another chapter in a story that stretches far beyond the field. And you can see it in his demeanor, in the way he locks in. Mimba isn't just trying to get drafted. He's trying to belong. Permanently. So what happens if Miami takes a swing?